Assalamualaikum, hello and a very good day to everyone. For this video, my group which is represented by Alia Maisarah, Tunku Lokman and me is Hail will present about one of the reading components which is author's purpose. Let's check it out.
Hello there, I'm Alia. I will share to all of you a simple acronym for this topic so that you will memorize all four types of author purpose, which is PI. P is for persuade, I is for instruct and inform, and E is for entertain. Easy, now, right? Do you guys know what is author purpose? An author purpose is the author reason for or intent in writing. An author purpose may be to inform the reader, to persuade the reader, to entertain the reader, or to instruct the reader. Next is we'll share to you some example for each type of author.
Okay, for my part, I will cover about the example of author's purpose. Basically, there are four types of author's purpose. For example, of author's purpose is to inform, to persuade, to entertain, and lastly to instruct. Okay, before we look at the example of each types of author's purpose, we must know what is the meaning of author's purpose: to inform, to entertain, to persuade, and to instruct. Okay, first and foremost, when an author's purpose is to inform, they usually wish to enlighten their readership about a real world topic. Often, they will do this by providing lots of facts. Besides that, when a text is written to persuade, it will aim to convince the reader of the merits of a certain point of view. Furthermore, when an author's purpose is to entertain the reader, they will endeavor to keep things as interesting as possible. Lastly, when authors write to instruct, they want to tell the readers how to do something or reveal to them how something works. Examples for author's purpose is to inform are biography of Tunku Abdul Rahman, news report about new cases COVID-19 in Malaysia, note to the brother, essay about type of sports health in Malaysia. Second, the examples for author's purpose is to persuade are political speeches, advertisements, resume, and essay convincing readers to participate in co-curricular activities. Third, the examples for the author's purpose is to entertain the reader are poems about life, novel, narrative essay about an event, diary of a wimpy kid books. And lastly, the examples for the author's purpose is to instruct the reader are instruction to help stop the spread of coronavirus, step by step to post your YouTube video, procedures for self-quarantine under COVID-19, and cheese cupcakes recipe.
Today, we're gonna be learning ways to identify the author's purpose. There are many ways to identify the author's purpose when readers reading a book. So, in this lesson, I'm gonna be teaching you how to identify this author purpose. Before we start, there are several things we have to analyze before we start to identify the author's purpose. First of all, it's what's the language used, what is the author's profile, what's the audience, what's the author's tone, and what is the author's point of view. So, if we finish with that, I'm going to continue to another point. In this point, we're going to ask ourselves questions like we can also ask ourselves such as these four things: to inform, to persuade, to entertain, and also to instruct. First of all, to inform. Where does the passage tell facts about something? To persuade, does the passage try to convince you to do something or buy something? To entertain, does the passage tell us a humorous story or maybe wants to teach us a great lesson? And the last one is to instruct. Does the passage tell us how to do something? That's all from me, and thank you.
In conclusion, readers needs to understand that regardless of the text they are engaged with, every piece of writing has some purpose behind it. It's important that they work towards recognizing the various features of different types of writing that reveal to them just what that purpose is. Okay, right now is the time for the quiz. So we have pasted the QR code, so you can just scan it or you can click the link in the description box to answer the quiz. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.